Alright, so we're back. I allowed this to dry for a bit, about, let's see, about 25 minutes, I don't know. That's a little too exact, but climbing back up on top of the motor, we're going to put this back in. We have the two coolant lines, that plug, and all the other various crap that I have unplugged. Alright, so I guess we'll start with the coolant lines. The short one went on the left. After taking it apart, I don't think it's really all that important if you mix them up, because it's just like a little pocket or something that they go in. These crappy old things that are actually very handy because they're like vice grips. So like I don't have to keep them squeezed the whole time I'm using them, because you can just lock it down, push it up, which it really doesn't want to fucking do right now. Yeah. What's the problem? No. Come on. Get up there. Alright. Clamp on the shorter line is now on. Why is it like your face itches whenever your hands are full and dirty? Does it happen to anyone else? It happens to me a lot. Clamp number 2. Oh, that was easy. Unclamp the clamp for the clamp. Oh, we don't need these anymore. Plug this plug back in case you get confused. Squeezy part faces you. And then move this so that it's back where it needs to go, but I'm not bothering plugging it back in. Okay. So if you remember, because I do, I learned that these bolts aren't the same length. And it looked like the shorter bolt goes up in the upper bolt hole. So we'll thread them in there, see how that looks, see if it looks right. If it's not, we'll swap them. I usually pay attention to that kind of crap. God damn it. Well then. Well, we're going to try the shorter bolt near the plug, the electrical plug, because it's looking like it's not going to, like it has enough room for the longer one to fit in between the manifold, or the valve, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Forgot what I was saying. I don't know, this seems like it's too long. Seems like a lot of threading. Yeah. What the fuck? How does this shit go on here? Alright, so I think it's confirmed. Longer bolt goes towards the bottom. What is not confirmed is the knowledge of how it fits in there. It was fucking in there like... Of course it was in there. That's how it comes. Just in there. So we're gonna try this. Young grasshopper. Hint. Put the bolt through the valve first. Then try to put it on. Oh, that looks better. Looks better. cooling, turning. And remember, folks, it's a 12mm socket. Get those kind of snug. Which side is 12? The smaller side. Turn that. Turn that. Turn that. Turn that. You can tell that this is not a torque wrench. I hope you can tell, at least. So, we'll just tighten. It's pretty tight. Nice and tight. Big hose goes on the big, what is that called? A bone. Little hose goes in this thing, and this fancy little doohickey thing. Plug is plugged. That's it. Damn, that was faster than taking it off. I guess we see if it runs. See if I killed my car or not. Is that thing driving down the road? I don't know where to set this, to be honest. You know what? Set it back here. That'd work. I like it. You don't have to be a professional to tell that that was a very strange crank. I didn't like that. Car sputters. I don't know why. This is weird. I don't like this. I think I'm gonna drive it around the neighborhood real quick. I'll get back to you on it. Alright, so I made it back. Seems to be fine now. I think there's just a bunch of like, I don't know, like a puddle of carb cleaner inside a little valve or something. I don't fucking know. But, I don't know, it seems to drive fine now. It cut off like twice. And then a couple times, whenever I'd stop, it'd get down to like 1 RPM. And like, I don't know, it just got down really low. But it seems fine now. It's still doing the sputtering thing it always does. I think it has something to do with the fuel filter. Because I have like a Ford Ranger fuel filter on here, and yeah, snazzy. But the dudes cut the lines that had this car before me. They cut the lines, so I have to use it inline style until I get new fuel lines. Yeah, seems to be running the same. You can usually hear the sputtering better back here. Smells like exhaust. See, it just does it. I don't know why. Any ideas? It did cut down on the sputtering though, because I replaced the filter not too long ago, and it did cut down a lot on the sputtering, but I'm not really too sure. Anyway, that's that. See you folks later.